Hello and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we want to take you to a different journey, and the journey is that we want to test our Turbo Wax Wheel Cleaner Deluxe, this guy right here, against two leading brands of iron removers right here. So our theory is that the Turbo Wax Wheel Cleaner Deluxe is as efficient, if not more efficient, cost effective than the so-called iron removers. There's a reason why I have them in this bag. As you can see, we will not disclose the brands, but they're two leading brands. So this is not about brand A versus brand B. This is about how effective our wheel cleaner is against true iron removers. The iron removers are designed to be used on wheels, on the surface. We're gonna concentrate only on the wheels. So outside there we have two vehicles. One of them, it has the disc exposed, you will be able to see that. The other one has a type of rim that you will not be able to see the disc. So our theory is that if we spray the Wheel Cleaner Deluxe and then we go behind with the iron remover should bleed, as they mention on the instructions. It should change the color, which is an indication that some contaminants, brake dust, iron and so on is being taken out. However, if we apply the Turbo Wax Wheel Cleaner Deluxe first, we rinse it down and we go behind with the iron removers and they do not bleed, then we can prove our point. But there's only one way to find out about this, and it's going outside there and doing this test. So we're gonna do 4 wheels. The one wheel we want to spray directly the iron remover. We're gonna follow the instructions. We're gonna see what happens. The other wheel we are going to spray the Wheel Cleaner Deluxe, and then we're gonna go behind with the iron remover. And then the other 2 wheels we will come up with something to trying to see if indeed the so-called iron removers work. There's a reason why they're in a bag. I'm gonna elaborate on that later, but right now we're gonna flip this thing. We're gonna go outside and start this testing to see who is really the king of the wheel cleaners. So let's do it. All right, so we're outside and we're ready to do this. So I read the instructions. The instructions state to be in an open area. We got that. To protect your skin, I had some gloves. To wash the wheel, so we have washed the wheel. It doesn't say what to wash it with, so I figured that if we wash it with the wheel cleaner, it will be a pointless test. So we just wash it with soap, water and soap. So now I'm ready to spray the product. Let it sit for 2 to 4 minutes as instructed. And the one thing that I noticed that immediately, I had to open the bottles to put the triggers on, and this smell is just horrendous. When I say horrendous, it's like my clothes already smelling bad. It is very, very unpleasant. So that's one problem that I see already. The second problem is that it doesn't say anywhere in the instructions that you can apply to the tire, so I will need a different product in addition to the iron remover. But nevertheless, we're gonna spray the wheel, wait the 4 minutes, and then we will see what happens. So let's do that up. Oh God, and the smell is just horrible. So I'm just gonna spray it everywhere here heavily. And as soon as I finish spraying, I will move the camera closer to see. But as a consumer, I can imagine buying something with this smell. I don't care what it does. I can clearly see already that I see some color changing, especially in the disc area. So, but I'm gonna do the wheels. And another thing that they say is to spray heavy. So I'm just gonna spray away. And the sooner I finish this product, the better for me, because I will not have to deal with this anymore. All right, so that's it. So let me bring you closer. And oh my God, the smell. You can see there on the disc already working. So we're gonna be doing We're gonna be doing the 2 wheels with the disc exposed, and then the 2 wheels without the disc exposed. So I'm gonna put the clock on and wait the 2 minutes. They say 2 to 4, so let's make it 3 to be fair. This thing is clearly working, so that's not the point here. We're gonna go on the back wheel after we finish this, and we will spray with the Turbo Wax Wheel Cleaner Deluxe first, rinse it down and go behind it, and that will be the true test. So on the clock we go. Okay, so we have reached the 3-minute mark, and you can clearly see that indeed the product is working as they say. They say that when it changes color, it's removing the iron particles, dust particles, and whatnot, and you can clearly see them there. So the question on this test is not whether it works or not. The question is, do you need this product? So, and I just realized that I put a white shirt for this video, so that might be a bad idea. So anyway, let's spray the water on, and that's it. And there you see it, clearly change of colors. All right, so now let's take the Wheel Cleaner Deluxe, go on the back one, and let's just spray. And we're gonna let it sit for 1 minute and rinse it down and go behind it with the iron remover to see. And I'm gonna make sure that I wash behind the wheel to make sure that there's nothing there that might be misleading to us. So all right, we completed the 1 minute. I'm just gonna rinse. I didn't scrub on the front one, so I guess we do the same here. And there's no traces of the color from the iron remover from the front tire. This one we rinse, so we just simply gonna go ahead and grab the bottle of this smelly stuff. I'm just gonna spray. Oh my god, this smell is just horrendous. They say to apply a lot, and I didn't scrub it, but the front wheel I did wash it as per the instructions. So let's see. And we're gonna let it sit here 3 minutes again, and then we go. All right, so we're back. Oh my god, this smell. So we can see that indeed the iron remover, it got activated on the disc. Very minimum, and that's all I have to show right there. The wheel itself, the faces, and the rest of the wheel, absolutely nothing. There's no bleeding anywhere. The only bleeding that I see is directly from the disc, very light right there. So if you worry about having your disc real clean, maybe this is for you. If you can tolerate the smell, this is for you. So I'm just gonna rinse. And you can see them there a little bit, but it's coming directly from the disc, not from the wheels. And you can see a very light right there. All right, so we got the bleeding out of the disc, very light, nothing from the wheel itself. So that's 1 point proven there. So now let's do a set of wheels without the disc being exposed. All right, so we're back, and we're just gonna spray this straight up to see what it does. The iron remover, one of the leading brands. This one doesn't have, man, that smell, Jesus. It doesn't have the disc exposed. so we just worry about the wheel per set. So let's see, and they want you to spray a lot, so, and then we're gonna wait the requested time. We already see it working though. Then while we waited 3 minutes on that front one, we're just gonna go ahead and spray with the wheel cleaner Deluxe the back one, and then we're gonna go behind with the iron remover and see if we can see some type of change color or whatnot. We must well do the tire. All right, this one you need about 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Back to the front one, you can clearly see working as suggested and recommended, but the smell is just horrendous, man, really. So my theory is that when we go back to the back wheel and we rinse it, we remove the turbo wax wheel cleaner Deluxe and we apply the iron remover, it should not change colors, or if it does, it should be a minimum. If it changes colors, then for sure our theory is completely wrong. So we're gonna evaluate. So the whole test is on the back wheel. You can clearly see, you see it there. And I scrub the back one. Take all this stuff out. The one thing I can tell you immediately is that this wheel looks shinier than this one. See this one, how it looks dull? But this is not about shiny or not shiny. So now we're gonna spray the iron remover here and see what it does. I try not to go behind there to the disc because we already proved that point just here on the wheel. And we're gonna wait 3 minutes and let's see, maybe I should leave this camera running here for the whole 3 minutes. I don't want people to think this is misleading. I mean, we're being honest. I'm just curious about this altogether. And on the front wheel, immediately we could see the bleeding, and here we can see that nothing is happening besides the horrendous smell. Okay, so we're back and we are at the 311 mark right here. After the wheel cleaner turbo wax Deluxe, I can see some of the markings from the iron remover, and it's coming from behind the cap, which I sprayed behind there by mistake. But on the wheels itself, you can see a very small areas that indeed they turn out the color. Nothing like the front one. So it is my assumption, and that I still stand that I cannot justify the product for that in my case. So anyway, we're going back inside for the final thoughts, but this is the end of the test. Alright, so we're back at the shop, and boy, I am so excited that I don't have to deal with these products anymore. I have mixed feelings about the end result. As you saw on the first wheel, the product, the iron remover will work. There's no question about that. The question here comes, how effective is if we are using the turbo wax wheel cleaner Deluxe? In my opinion, I cannot justify the cost, the amount of product that I have to use, and the horrendous smell to get out that very small portion that I show you on that back wheel. On both of them, the wheels, you saw the results. It is clear up to you if you feel the need for that type of product. Please be my guest. But in my opinion, I don't see the need for me to come into the market with another product when the market is already saturated with iron removers, and when my turbo wax wheel cleaner Deluxe, it does a phenomenal job. The one thing that I really noticed is that the wheels that we did on the Explorer, the rear wheel, it looks much cleaner, much brighter than the front one that we did the iron remover, although the iron remover did the work. So the video is for you to decide. If you feel that you need this type of product on your arsenal, please be my guest. Otherwise, in my opinion, the Turbo Wax Wheel Cleaner Deluxe will do the job. I will not continue with any more testings. I can't stand the smell anymore. So on the panels and so on, I don't even care at this point. So we're moving on to other things. So anyway, just sharing with you my thoughts on this, my final thoughts. And thank you for liking our channel, for following us. Check us on Instagram and turbowax.com. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and we're moving on to the next one. Until next time.